I need him to be there, but then why isn't he coming? I don't know, why wouldn't he be there? Why wouldn't he just drop everything for me? I think his priorities are a little screwed up.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about last night's episode of Sister Wives. It's crystal clear at this point that Kody, someone on my Instagram said, what is the difference between him and a deadbeat dad? Like just a dad that's not around. And there really is no difference. He is so out of touch and has no idea what's going on with any of his other kids. And I'm gonna go so far as to say, I don't know how engaged he is at Robin's house with their kids. It seems like he's pretty checked out of damn near all of his marriages. There seems to be contention between him and Robin, although he is spending all of his time at her house. But I do find it quite interesting that he is wanting to build a fifth home that's his home so he can completely disengage from all the wives. There was this really uncomfortable exchange that we witnessed between Christine and Kody at Coyote Pass. It seems that Kody initially brought Christine there to apologize for completely throwing her under the bus regarding the move to Utah. But then it turned into like we were witnessing a super private conversation that we didn't know. Like they know what they're talking about, but we have no idea what they're talking about.
I don't know if I can ride this emotional roller coaster, okay? I don't. I've got a lot of family that lives there and it just feels like home. We don't have a community here. There's other reasons that I don't really want to discuss why I don't really want to end up here and why I'd rather go back.
If we start building homes here,
I'm not ready to build mine yet.
It was pretty clear in that clip that whatever it was, they're talking about having it be a safe space and, there are just so many layers of this marriage that are coming apart that it's definitely not because of COVID. This has been a long time coming. And in this episode, Kody even references, he makes it out to seem like, Christine has been miserable before, but she's gotten over it. I think he thinks that came off in a positive way or like in a way that didn't make him look like a complete asshole. But he's been making his wives miserable for 30 years is basically what he's saying. He's been picking everyone up, moving them around. At no time are all the wives happy. And Kody just laments that as like, he can't catch a break. The part that was absolutely infuriating to me was when he had this to say, he's come around to the surgery. He's not going to go or, be there for Ysabel, but he's on board with allowing it to happen. And not only is he going to be away from Christine for 8 weeks, he's going to be away from all of Christine's daughters for those 8 weeks. And just take a look at what his initial vibe was about the surgery.
when COVID started, we agreed as a family that we wouldn't travel, that we would sequester. And after a little while, Christine just decided she wasn't going to do it anymore. She started traveling. She started traveling extensively. And it was making it so that I was only able to see the kids part of the time. So when she presented the idea of doing the surgery this year during the summer, during the COVID, I became antagonistic. My belief was that it was no longer about Ysabel, her needs, and what was best for her, but rather that Christine wanted to take advantage of the time and really get a vacation out of it.
He literally accuses Christine of using Ysabel's surgery as an excuse to go on some sort of COVID vacation. My God, how out of touch are you? That is beyond. Ysabel has been dealing with this condition since she was 14 years old. Has Kody literally never been present? He said in a clip he had no idea how bad it was and how much pain she was in. Well then, bro, that is actually a call out on how checked out of parenting you are if you don't even know that your kid is in a debilitating amount of pain. This surgery is a major surgery. My best friend in high school had this surgery, and they're all talking about her growing a couple inches. my best friend grew 2 inches from this surgery. She was in the hospital, I think, for a couple weeks. This is major, major surgery, and she should definitely have both of her parents there with her to support her. But the fact that Kody said that he had no idea how much pain that she was in, like, Kody, if you even watch your own show back, it's talked about multiple times the impact that scoliosis has on Ysabel's life and how beneficial this surgery would be for her. I remember a few seasons ago her, you know, not wanting to wear the brace to school. Like, they were hoping she would only have to wear it at night, but, you know, she's, you know, being a teenager, she didn't want to have to wear something bulky under all of her clothes. That was a part of the show as well. And it's like, Kody, you have to be so daft and clueless to claim to not know how badly your daughter needs this surgery. And then Kody laments the fact that he couldn't hug Ysabel before her surgery, but I mean, yeah, you actually could have. I mean, your COVID protocols we've talked about ad nauseum make no sense. If you were quarantining and not seeing anybody and then saying, oh, I wish I could hug Ysabel, then that would be understandable, but you still are going house to house. Have you not touched Ysabel in 5 months? Have you not given any of your other kids a hug in 5+ months? Is that what we're meant to assume? We're really starting to see Christine is checked out. I think she's checked out of the marriage. She even said that she wished that Kody could come for Ysabel, but for her, she really couldn't care less. And we're just seeing that, I think we're seeing Christine become more and more confident in a decision that has already made. She says she doesn't want to start building her house on her lot because she knows that. And I found it really interesting that they're talking in terms of their kids getting the legalities out of the way for who gets what, because if Christine does not fight for her part of Coyote Pass, that is going to be a damn shame. I really, really hope that she gets what's hers out of that, because as far as I know, the only one living on Coyote Pass was Janelle, and she was living in an RV. So there's still no construction going on there. This episode just infuriated me with Kody. It's so obvious. Like, the point Kody talked about in his early episodes about growing a big family, the whole point was to have like a shit ton of kids. And Ysabel is sobbing that she feels bad because she knows that her dad, it's like she feels selfish for wanting to have her dad there and like take him away from really only Robin's kids because he's not seeing anyone else. She says, oh, I know he has other kids and it's just not all about me. But you know what, honey? Having a back surgery, having this major surgery, it can be all about you right now. That's okay. And that's what your parents, all of your moms and your dad should all have stepped up and made that perfectly clear. What did you guys think about this episode? I'm so curious, so you'll have to let me know down in the comments. I think just judging from that clip of Kody and Christine talking at Coyote Pass, it seems like they are not able to fake it for the cameras very well anymore. They are getting caught wanting to have real, authentic conversations, and they're kind of stepping back. And I wonder if Christine at least is just gonna totally say fuck it and have these real, raw marital conversations. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Reality Squad, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, have a good one, much love.